So we'll do New York City alone. We've got 500,000 people around this time frame when Charles Loring Brace, who was a mason, a master mason. What is that? That's why I joked with the 33. Um,
Got
and
it.
he's involved, right? He's involved in this whole thing with the orphan trains at the same time. He's kind of the beginning, and then on the heels of it comes in Dr. Cooney. But Charles Loring Brace, was a pastor. He was a Freemason. He started and ran the Children's Aid Society because we've got this population of 500,000 people-ish, okay, back east. And guess how many are orphans at this point? Like just a wild guess. And homeless.
Oh, 500,000. I'm going to say
Close on a different number for that one. But just for the kids that were homeless.
For the kids.
30,000 kids that are orphans that they don't know what to do with at this point. Just at this year.
30,000?
At the beginning. Only at the beginning. But the number, what I said you were close on, is guess how many kids were involved in the orphan trains, the actual trains themselves. And you're one of the only people that have come sort of close, overshot a bit.
Ooh, well, if it's 30, oh God, too much.
It's a fun one. It's 250,000 children. Okay.
What?
So we're talking about this population being not extensively high in this area. Now, there were riders on the train from other areas, not just New York City. And we were talking about New York City for these stats. But what I'm saying is they never let any children of color ride the trains either. So we're also minusing a lot, right? And we've still got these numbers. So no children that were not white could ride the trains ever.
So 30,000 in New York City alone? Like
just
homeless children?
Yep. Homeless
like,
children
I live
in the streets.
a smaller town here in the Netherlands, and that's like 90% of the people that live in my town.
Yes. And
it's like 90% of people that live here would be homeless children.
Well, look, they're putting him to work, right? They're putting him in factories. Like, this seems so strange to me, right? Like, these are real photos, you guys. These aren't like photoshopped or anything. These are real pictures of what they're doing with these kids, because that show Newsies is formed around this whole situation, right? That these kids were living basically on their own, and they were as young as 5. And so the kids were taking care of kids. And then we've got the foundling hospitals initiated and also the orphan trains initiated. So think of the sheer number. When you're talking, the foundling hospitals are freaking huge. Like, have you seen some of the ones from back east, like in New York and those kind of areas? They're giant, but they still didn't have enough room. They still had to send these kids somewhere else. They're like, okay, we're out of room there and we're out of room there, but let's definitely save all the preemie babies. Why?
Yeah, like we have 30,000
sense.
homeless children in New York City alone. 250,000. Yeah, like
this is an article.
Riding the trains. But let's make sure there are even more homeless kids.
And that's why they would call them sewer rats or different little things like this, because they were sleeping in like little corners of places, like just kind of doing their own thing, these little kids. And people are turning a blind eye. Yeah. Well, and the fact that people are like, looks like a problem. What kind of person, right? Like,